Dancing to the same old tune for so long. You've been speaking the same language for so long. And you misunderstood about life. You were misunderstood about the very fundamental beauty of life. Because the meaning was made up in your own head. Remember, we've been speaking English. Then we start speaking American English. It's not much difference, is it? Speaking English or American English. Then we start wearing jeans, we start ripping it all up. Then we start to motorize, mechanize, improve technologies, start wearing t-shirts, shirts with the button up, tying up our necks with the tie, we call it, and then in the evening we still couldn't relax. We tie up with a little bow in a little tuxedo, tucked. More like in a straight jacket. We end up in a straight jacket. Can't take our hands off because you're tied behind. Your jacket is tied from behind like a corset. Have you seen them corsets? Faking the hips of the feminine. Just like this, we have been carrying on, spreading our nonsense around the world because we looked up to the prosperity of being able to speak the language, a fluency of the language, a flippant language like English. Then we start drinking coffee, drawing beers off a fountain. Oktoberfest, don't forget. Drinking beer was a way to reduce your common sense or senseless act of behavior. Well, Saturday tonight, so you might be drawing more and more beers, filling up your stomach. Because what do? Especially when you're drinking beers and alcohol, you can talk anything you like because you can blame it on alcohol, right? These days you can blame it on alcohol that is more than in your fingers and in your throat. Call it sanitizer. Am I laughing for what? Don't laugh. This is reality that human beings have exposed to, so-called reality. It's time to drink tea, bubble tea. Start to speak a different language, Oriental language, something that has a deeper meaning. After all, they have taught us many things, how to build the bridges. Remember the Rainbow Bridge? You go to Venice, Marco Polo took a copy of this bridge from the Far East, a place called Honjo Sujo, a rainbow bridge it's called. Then they call it Rialto Bridge over Venice Lagoon, a copy from the Far East. So from the jeans to suits to shirts, we should wear something that is useful and relaxing, like the tunics, airy, refreshing, not tight, no tuxedos, no suits, just relax clothing, sarong, a turban, a flowing clothes, free clothes, fresh air. Anyhow, what am I talking about? Nonsense? You may call it nonsense when it doesn't fit your logic. Then we start holding, our hands are now all tied up, either with a cup of coffee or with a gadget, a smart device, or a dog on a leash. We've resorted to all these things, unable to walk anymore. So the torn blue jeans, we start stitching it all up, start sending it around the world in movie format, getting people to believe in what they thought was speak English, walk English, talk English, behave. I think it's about time we need to try something different, right? After all, it's changing. We were laughing at when the Asians were wearing face masks. Now we are laughing at our own silliness for laughing at people. It's not a laughing matter anymore. Stay safe and healthy. That is the most important thing you can do today. If you're out and about, make sure you're safe, you're alert, and you're sensible in whatever you do. Don't blame it on alcohol. If you can't handle it, don't touch it. If you touch it, be sensible about it. Be responsible about it in whatever you do this weekend or weekends going forward. Remain alert, remain sensible, conscious, and have a wonderful life. All we can envisage,